Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's great this morning. I hope everybody's great. I'm not gonna be on here for too long. But I know by now all of y'all have heard about what went down at the Oscars. Last night, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I was on the phone when I saw it. Oh my God, y'all. First of all, welcome to my live, y'all. I appreciate y'all. One person is already on the live. Thank you for coming. Say good morning when you come in. Say good morning when you come in. This is my house. Wipe your feet by saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um. Thank y'all for coming to my channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all see my tip jar right there. If you like what you hear, hit my tip jar. Um, and I appreciate any amount of money that you send. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. But anyway, let's get into it. Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars last night. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Dawson. Good morning. Thank you. Um, But yeah, Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars last night, and he was doing what he normally does, and he was hosting. He was doing what he do, and he made a GI Jane joke referring to Jada being bald. Okay, and we all I ain't gonna say we all know because some of us don't know, but Jada has been suffering with alopecia. And because she has been suffering with alopecia, her hair had started coming out. So she went on ahead and shaved the rest of it off. And I think she has been kind of sensitive when it comes to her hair. And that's with any woman, anybody, as a human being. Now me as a comedian, I'm just gonna say this. We joke around about a lot of things, okay? Um, and the joke was in poor taste. I don't know if he knew that she had alopecia or not. Um, but to me, whoever wrote the joke, whoever came up with the, I don't, I'm just gonna say whoever came up with the joke for him, or if he wrote the joke, it was in bad taste. Okay. Um, and it shouldn't have been said. There should have been a backup joke just in case. Um, if it wasn't a planned joke, if he just said it off the cuff, it was still in bad taste. But at the same time, he's a comedian, and that's what we do. We tell jokes, and we don't mean no harm to nobody. We don't mean to be malicious to nobody. It's just jokes. Um, and Will got upset because at first they were smiling and laughing and joking and all this. And even after it was said, it was still kind of a smile on the face. And you could see that Jada's face had changed. And that's when Will walked up there and punched the hell out of Chris Rock. Now, I understand why he did it. I'm not gonna say I don't understand, but cause I do. I understand why he did it. Okay, I understand why he punched Chris Rock in the face. There's three people on my live. If you have not already, come on in and speak. I don't like when people be in the bushes. So if you come on my live, wipe your feet by saying good morning to me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you like what you hear, hit that tip jar. I appreciate any amount of money that you send. But anyway, I understand why Will did it, but Will was wrong for doing what he did. For one, you are a black man. Let me put my glasses on. Hold on. so I can read the messages. Okay. Chris Rock had made remarks on Jada years before. That's why he punched him when he seen Jada was mad. All right, Cookie, I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, but Will was wrong for Will was wrong for going up there on that stage and punching that man in the face. White folks, first of all, that's a white folk award show. Okay, white folks is always looking and waiting for us to mess up. Okay, Will messed up last night. Okay, he messed up big time. Like I said, I get it. He defended his wife. Okay, I get that. But you walked up there, you slapped another black man. No, you punched another black man in the face. Okay, in front of these white folks, and it was crazy to me. Like I don't get it. Like you could have waited until after the show to have a conversation with Chris. To talk to Chris, do whatever it is you felt in your spirit to do. But white folks is always watching us, waiting to see that come out of us. Okay. And Will Smith gave them white folks just what it was they was looking for. Okay. And I just think it was crazy how they did that. That was just, to me, that was crazy to me. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you like what you're hearing, let me know by hitting my tip jar. I appreciate you. Um, but Will was wrong for getting up there, because this is how I feel as a new comedian. When you get on stage and you attack a comedian, it's like it's open season. Now people are looking at this and they feel like they can just get on stage and just attack any comedian just because they don't like what they've heard. Okay? And that's not cool. You cannot just run up on stage and just attack a comedian because you did not like what was said. That's not how that goes. That's not how that ever went. When you don't like a joke, all you got to do is just heckle us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to attack. And that to me looks like open season on comedians. Anybody that feels like they've been offended by a joke can just run up on stage now and just attack, and there's no repercussions for it. That's not fair. That's not right. Will was dead wrong for doing that. The joke was in bad taste. Okay, but this is what Chris Rock does for a living. Chris Rock is a comedian. Okay, and the joke was in bad taste. I don't know if he knows that she has alopecia. I don't know, but there's just some things that you just don't talk about, and that's kind of a sensitive topic for Jada. She's sensitive about that because she has alopecia. She's had to cut her hair, so you got to be mindful of that. But at the same time, Chris Rock is a comedian. He's doing what he's doing. Um, before I, hey Andrea, love it. Hey girl, good morning. Good morning. We just talking about the slap seen around the world with Will Smith last night. I thank y'all for coming to my live. If you liking what I'm, if you're liking what I'm saying, or you're agreeing with me, or even if you're disagreeing with me, hit that tip jar. Um, Will Smith should have composed himself last night and not got up on that stage and slapped Chris Rock the way he did. He should have waited till after the show last night. He should have waited. He should have waited till after the show last night to confront Chris Rock. He should have waited. Chris Rock did the joke in bad taste. It was a bad joke. But at the end of the day, he is a comedian, and for Will to be allowed to get up on that stage and punch that man in the mouth because of a joke, that is open season on comedians. Okay, that is open season on us. Now, people that have watched that gonna probably feel like, well, hell, I don't like what was said. Let me get up on stage and knock this person out. Let me get on stage and do whatever to this person because I don't like the joke that was told. I'm new in the comedy world, and to me, that's scary. That anybody can just get up on stage and just punch you in the face because of a joke. Will Smith laughed at first. He thought it was funny until he saw Jada's facial. So I just said that. I had just said that. He was laughing at first. He was laughing at first, and like you said, once he saw Jada's face, he got up there and he let that he let that facial expression do something to him. And hey, exactly, Andrea, he was laughing. He went from 0 to 100. Yes, he did. He went from 0 to 100, and he should have stayed at 0. Okay, he should have stayed at 0, because now that he did and the crazy part about it is Chris Rock does not want to press charges. But the LAPD told Chris Rock if he wants to press charges at any time, he can. He can press charges on Will Smith at any time. And I knew that this was coming. I knew it. I knew that the LAPD was going to get involved in it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Because they are still investigating. Okay? But they did tell Chris Rock that if any time he wants to press charges, he can press charges. Chris is going to press charges. He may do jail time. Wow. Well, wow. That's crazy. Um, but like I said, this is open season on comedians. Like this has opened up the floodgate for people to not like what comedians do. And if they don't like a joke that is being told, that person, that fan, that supporter can jump up on stage and attack us as comedians. And that to me is not right. That's scary to me. That's scary for me. Even if I do open mics, let's just say I don't get on nobody's stage. I mean, like in front of, I mean, let's just say I'm at an open I'm at an open mic and I tell a joke. Somebody don't like my joke and they come up on stage to attack me. Like this is just that's not cool. That's not right. Like that should not be allowed. Somebody should have stopped Will Smith from going up on that stage and doing what he did. And sadly, he let a joke possibly ruin his career. A lot of people will think twice before hiring Will to do a movie. I agree. I totally agree with that. Like, come on. You cannot jump up on stage and do that. It was as if Jada was going to take it out on Will when he got home. Wow. Great point, Andrea. Great point. Um, but I Will was wrong. You let these white folks see you hit another man in the face. You as a black man, let these white folks see you put your hands on another black man, and then after that you want an award after that, and then you want to cry and apologize. No, ain't no apology. You did what you did, so now you got to pay the consequences of that. Under no circumstances should he have hit Chris like that. I mean, like I said, and I understand why he did it. He was defending his wife. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. He could have avenged her honor in a different. I agree with that. Like, you had your publicist, you had whoever else trying to talk you down. Like, I don't understand it. And there's video of people talking to Will Smith. I seen it last night. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, what in the world is really and truly going on? Like, what in your spirit thought it was a good idea for you to get up on stage and hit this man in the face like that? You know, like I just don't understand that. And everybody's laughing about it, everybody's joking about it. Okay. Well, what's the energy with the August situation when they calling his wife cradle rocker, a horrible mom for sleeping with his son's friend, and how she's a horrible wife? Now, see, now to me, that's a totally different thing, because at the same time, from what I get, they have an agreement in their marriage, from what I understand. And so that's why he didn't really get too mad about that situation. Um, and you know, but I get what you're saying. But for you to do what you did, like, that was crazy to me. You got up on stage and you hit another black man. Now people gonna be looking at you like you crazy now. People are gonna look at you like you are a ticking time bomb. And you don't ever want nobody to look at you that way as an actor. Like, what possessed you to get up on that stage and attack another black man the way in which you did? And I'm trying to, and a lot of people thought it was fake at first. Me personally, I already knew that it was real just by the way it went down. By the way it went down, I knew it was real. And I'm surprised Chris Rock did not fall as hard as Will hit him. I'm surprised that Chris did not fall to the floor. That it should have went straight to commercial at that point. They should have gone straight to commercial. We should not have. I mean, something should have been done where we did not see that. But that really and truly happened last night. Now that I see Will Smith in a totally different light, like, I don't see him the way in which I used to see him. Again, I will say I understand why Will did what he did. He was defending his wife like he's supposed to. Any husband that's worth a grain of salt is going to protect their wife in situations like that. So I understand it. I get it. Lord knows I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand it. I get it. But at the same time, Chris Rock, comedian. That's what we do. We tell jokes. We don't mean no harm. Um, it was bad. It was in bad taste. It was in bad taste. I'm quite sure that he knows that Jada has alopecia, and the joke shouldn't have just never been made. Um, there should have been another joke prepared for just in case. Um, or that joke should have just never been made in the first place. I'm not saying that I'm putting the blame on Chris Rock for him getting punched in the face, but that joke, if that was a pre-planned, prepared joke, he should have did something else. He should have came up with something. He should have improved another joke, something instead of saying that, Um, but at the end of the day, Chris Rock is a comedian. This is what he has done for 20 plus years. It's not gonna change. Um, and Will should not have been allowed to get up there on that stage and punch the hell out of. Uh, I didn't think they stopped from going on stage because it's Will Smith. No, expect him to do something like that. I was really surprised he did that. I was surprised he did it. Like, I'm like, why is he walking up on stage? I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then that thing I know, he punched the living mess out of Chris Rock. Welcome to my live. I got 4 people in my live. Wipe off your feet by saying good morning to me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you like what you're hearing, hit that tip jar. I appreciate you. Thank you, good peoples. Um, but excuse me, yeah. But I think Will was wrong for getting up there and hitting Chris Rock. He was not wrong for defending Jada. He was just wrong in the way in which he did it. Um, he was wrong in the way in which he had done it. And I think it was just downright wrong for him to hit her. I mean, to hit him in the way in which he did. Um, I just think he was wrong. Um, he should have waited to after the show to talk to Chris. He shouldn't have got up there in front of them white folks and punched that man in the face like that. He shouldn't have done that. God dog, Will, what? Like I said, I understand why he did it. I really do. I truthfully understand why he did it. I get it. You was defending your wife's honor. But that was the wrong way to go about it. Now people gonna be looking at you differently now that you've done this. Okay. And now it looks like when a comedian when a now it looks like when us comedians tell a joke, now it looks like people can just run up on stage and just attack us now. That's not good. That's not safe. That's not safe for us at all. I'm a new comedian in training, and if I tell a joke somebody don't like, then that gives people the right to come up on stage on me and punch the shit out of me if they want to. You see Diddy get on stage afterwards trying to play peacemaker. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, oh, Lord have mercy, Will done messed up. That's all I could just say to myself last night. Will done messed up. I got 5 people on my live. Y'all wipe your feet by saying good morning to me. Good morning, good morning. Do not be in the bushes. Say good morning, good morning. But Will was dead wrong for getting up there on that stage and slapping, no, punching Chris Rock in his face. Now it looks like it is okay for people to get on stage and slap a comedian, to attack a comedian, to assault a comedian. That's what it looks like now. And that's not how that's supposed to go. If you do not like a joke that we tell, you are supposed to heckle us. Okay? Because you can't get your money back. Sorry. But you, under no circumstances, are supposed to get your butt up there on that stage and attack a comedian because you do not like what you hear. Okay? And it's wrong to do that. Will was wrong to do that. Okay? I understand that he was defending his wife. I get it. I'm going to say it again. I get it. I understand it. But the way in which he did it was dead wrong. You chose violence, and that's not cool. Will, you know better. You are a man of a certain age. He knew better. Like, come on. It's a different way that you could have defended your wife. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that, Will. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that, Will. I'm here to tell you, you did not have to do it. You did not have to do that, Will. Like now, there is no telling what consequences or repercussions he's gonna have to pay for that slap, that punch, that assault. There is no telling what repercussions. Okay, before I continue, my YouTube channel is my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. This is my YouTube channel. My views and these are my opinions of situations that I've seen on TV. I am giving my views. I am giving my opinion. I do not need people to go back telling nobody what I've said on my YouTube channel. If you want people to know what I said, just tell them come to my channel. Listen for themselves. Don't you go back trying to paraphrase or whatever. Okay? Because I've had people go back trying to tell people what videos I have done. Okay? Now that I've said that, let's continue. Um, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen now that Will has done this. I don't know what's gonna happen with Chris. I don't know if Chris is gonna really for real press charges because the police did say that Chris can come back at any time and press charges because they are investigating. Okay, so I do not know what's gonna happen with Will Smith. I do not know what's gonna happen with Chris Rock and this whole situation. But this whole situation went left and it went left fast. Okay. It went left really, really, really fast. And I just need for people to realize that you cannot just say what you want to say to people and they not react. Okay. But I need people to also understand that these are comedians. We are comedians. You cannot just not like what somebody say and go up on stage and assault somebody because these are jokes. If you do not like what a comedian is saying, heckle the comedian. That's how you're supposed to let them know that you do not like what they say. You do not run up on stage and try to attack a comedian. Okay, that's not gonna fly. Thank and I'm surprised that Chris did not retaliate back. I'm surprised. I'm shocked that Chris did not attack back. I'm surprised. But he held himself with class, dignity, with respect, self respect. And for that, Chris Rock gets my ultimate respect and my ultimate salute. Cheers to Chris Rock for not retaliating on Will Smith. As a black people, as a black man, Chris knew the ramifications if he would have attacked Will back. He knew that these white folks was looking, and he did not want to make himself or Will look some type of way in front of them white folks. Cause that is a white folk award. We barely get one of these awards. Okay. We barely get these awards. So with that being said, I understand why Will did it. I understand. He defended his wife. He's supposed to. But doggone it, you're not supposed to get your black behind up there on that stage and attack somebody with violence. You got kids. Do you want your kids to do this? Do you want your kids to attack somebody physically for something that was said verbally? Okay. Will could have handled that situation a whole lot differently, and he did not. Okay. Will was wrong for that. He was completely and utterly wrong in what he did. Okay, he was wrong. He was dead ass wrong. And we're gonna have to face some consequences and repercussions. He's gonna have to face them. Okay. This just may be out of Chris Rock's hands. This may be out of his hands. This may get to the point where it's gonna be out of Chris's hands to even press charges. We're gonna have to just wait and see. Okay. We're gonna have to just wait and see what happens. But if y'all enjoyed this or y'all liked what you heard me say, hit my tip jar. I appreciate you. I thank you. Um, I'm finna go ahead and get off of here so I can go back to sleep. I'm tired. But if, like I said, if you like what you heard, um, hit that tip jar. If you're watching the replay, I thank you. I thank you, and I thank you again. Um, y'all will be hearing from me again on this subject. This is not a topic that's gonna go away. It's gonna be talked about for a while. So just be on the lookout. Thank y'all again for coming. I appreciate y'all time this morning. And I will talk to y'all later. And y'all have a wonderful morning. And I will get back to y'all a little bit later. Bye, y'all.